I'm Susan Gottschall, Director of Communications at American Baptist Home Mission Societies. I'm with Dr. Jeffrey Haggray, our Executive Director. We've been in Puerto Rico for the last couple of days, and I've asked Dr. Haggray to talk with me about some of his feelings about our experience. We've been here now for about 2.5 days. It's a short time, but in that short time, we have heard many stories of great loss and seen a lot of destruction. What will you remember most about this trip?
Yes. Thank you, Susan. These days here in Puerto Rico have been so very meaningful to me. You know, as I'm hearing the sounds and the voices of children in the background here at this lovely school, Baptist school, I will remember the resilient faith of the people of Puerto Rico, their quiet dignity, and the quiet dignity of American Baptists in the face of unimaginable circumstances. So many persons in the course of this storm have heard God's call, and in the aftermath of Maria and Irma, they have stepped up. They have begun doing things they never would have imagined they would do. They've heard God summoning them to make a contribution, to make an impact, whether they are region staff or pastors or educators. So we've just met the administrator of this wonderful church and school that have stepped up, young people who are volunteering. So the faith of the people of Puerto Rico and their dignity, that they have not lost their sense of respect and self-respect and respect for others, that really stands out in my mind.
How would you describe how deep the wounds are here from Maria?
Yes, the wounds from Hurricane Maria are very deep. Lives have been severely impacted and disrupted. People's lives and their work have been disrupted. Schools, such as the one we're visiting now in this church, they've lost many students who have been unable to come back to school following the hurricane. Everyone in Puerto Rico has been impacted. Whether or not their home or business or church have sustained physical damage, they have been impacted by the environmental circumstances, the loss of electricity, in some cases damage to homes, to church buildings, property and infrastructure. Those things have impacted everyone. Displacement of many people, businesses have closed, loss of income, and a mixture of factors have caused people to feel that, someone said the other day, we have sustained a horrible blow. But then that sense of damage has been exacerbated by the slow response of government in many instances. In many instances, people are still without electricity. There are things that only government and bigger resources, more resources require to remove debris, to repair infrastructure, to repair roads and fallen lines and trees. That requires help that is beyond their capacity. The people have stepped up, and they're doing things that they never would have imagined they would do. But the damage is very serious, and it's going to take a long-term response.
How would you describe the need of the people here?
Yes. So as I've said, while people have been doing quite a lot for themselves, the need is great. Rebuilding, restoring, and renewing Puerto Rico will require a massive effort that will be multi-pronged. Some building, some pastoral counseling, counseling with families, some financial support, clinical and medical support in some instances, young people who are facing economic challenges and families will require support. And so we will be calling upon our American Baptist partners who have various gifts, resources, and talents to come alongside the people of Puerto Rico. We will need corporations to step up. We need to develop partnerships with corporations such as the big box stores like the Home Depots and the Walmarts, so that we aren't paying huge dollars for goods in the U.S. and then transporting them here to Puerto Rico. We need to create some efficient systems that are affordable, that allow us to make an impact in meaningful ways to people. And we're going to be calling on multiple partners to help us in this effort. It's much too big for Iglesias de Bautistas of Puerto Rico to do. It's much too big for the home mission societies alone to do. It will require many hands, hearts, and pocketbooks.
It's hard to be here and not be touched deeply by what we see. How can each of us help?
Yes, everyone can do something. Already, everyone who has not already prayed, right? So everyone prays and wishes the people well. Financial contributions matter. No matter how, there's no contribution too small, from 5 cents to $5 to $500 to $5,000, because funds are needed to purchase goods and supplies. We will be sending out a call to mobilize volunteers, skilled volunteers who can come, persons who have skills in electricity, plumbing, carpentry, painting, those kinds of skills, technology, helping to repair technology infrastructure that was damaged, education, tutors, after school. The summer is coming, so many children will be out of school. I suspect that summer camps, vacation Bible schools, anything that can help children, people of all ages, support with elderly persons, homebound persons, persons suffering and recovering from addictions who are trying not to lapse at this time. We visited a home with some men on yesterday who, for homeless men, many who have suffered from mental illness or from addictions. So whatever your gift or skill or talent is, it will address some need here in Puerto Rico. I'm optimistic. I believe we have made, Home Mission Societies has made a multi-year commitment. We are here for the long haul. 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. We will be here with our brothers and sisters in Puerto Rico to rebuild, restore, and renew.
Thank you. It's an honor and a privilege to do this work, isn't it?
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.